Ever since I was in a mind game, psychological warfare, which confused me, and I had to do order protection against my family because they were showing me that paranoia, that they didn't like me or whatever reason, so I had to get order protection against the game because they are blood. So I thought it was, well, it's actually a blood related distraction, but it's also a sexual harassment lawsuit, a deep state lawsuit, DHS shelter lawsuit, and CIA lawsuit because they're sticking me with these liquid sedations in my knees when I wake up at this guy's house here. And look at my fucking leg. I wake up sore. I wake up not being able to move. And I wonder why I can't move. You see all this nasty shit they gave me? All on my skin. They destroyed my skin, and they steal the medicine from this man's apartment. You see, my skin haven't healed, and it's been going on since January of 2019. And my skin, the spots, 3 spots they put on my skin right here, or basically all right here, and all right here in the middle of my forehead, as you can see right here. And then they got something right here. This thing, 2 dots that hurts my throat, cause throat problems. And then I sing a lot, and I can't really pronounce my words or sing anymore because I feel like giving up due to this experiment that the court system, Judge Cohen, Miss Jillian, Michelle Cohen, Jamalo, Jamalo, whatever her name is, the Manhattan court system did this, ACS did this, due to the fact of the a molestation of my father, due to Miss Carolyn, them looking up my back history of CCM, of me being in foster care from my father, then going back way back to Mayflower while we was in foster care and finding my foster parents, and then having Miss Carolyn FaceTime my sister acting like she want to do a visit. So we do a visit, but now it's all been experimented, a conspiracy against me, my family, dividing family ties and creating all these fake ass friends and stuff to control the mind control of the person behavior. And it's not just behavior, it's to make us more statistic and try and kill us off in their own individual way. Because these people do not want us in New York because they can't beat us. So they ruin my life and keep my family distracted while they ruining their lives and keeping them busy and, full of fun times, I guess, but full of distractions because these people don't care 2 shits about my family. It's called mind games, psychological warfare. I've been targeted through the military, self-defense agency. The whole police department knows who I am. They've been sexing me up. They actually put me upstate in a mental institution against my will. Then put an implant in my anus. And then have guys fucking me in my anus. And then I witnessed it, okay? Then I called the police. As in, they make me stay longer for 3 more weeks. 3 weeks long. Well, one more week because I was supposed to be there in 2 weeks only. Then they stay there one more week. Then they try to put in all my head all these lies and all this stuff, make it seem like I can't talk, like I'm dysfunctional, like I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that dysfunctional. I just can't beat people that's reading my thoughts and going against my thoughts because it's a Faja. Excuse me, Faja. My language. I have a speech impediment. It's the 5G supercomputer, an ECG, like an avatar that is hooked up. It's like they have a clone of me and have liquid sedations that they stuck in myself, not the clone. You understand? Me. And it's like, you know how they control drones through their minds? If you don't know the military stuff, they can now, before they can probably do that before, but they just create their own history any periodically time. So that's still the white man completing his his story, which should be black people committing doing their story, meaning they foundation, having not just a black-owned business through the Jewish society or the white man society, because you have to buy that building from a white man or a bank. And a bank that owns it is a Jewish and a white man. It's not black, okay? So whoever thinks they so popular because they got a black owned business, you're not so popular. You still could take the oaths of the devil, and you still have to use them entities to come in to unless you would not get promoted or get money. They've been being biased. There are people around East New York. The whole store's been biased because Edwin Farrell been here, plotted against me, trapped me here and around Magnolia Shelter with Kwame, the person I knew from Park Slope Shelter in 2008. Me and Kwame really wasn't like that. We don't get along like that, but I know of him. I got along with maybe his baby mother, Crystal, and maybe Cynthia, the white lady that was there, and that was about it. And I didn't know nothing about the shelter system. I just know that I was mentally retarded and I was getting molested by my father, and ACS wasn't helping me no more. Meaning CCM, counseling, community counseling mediation, through Manhattan Agency. So they gave me the 750. I guess they was mad about they giving me the 750 because usually you get discharged, you sign yourself out, and you get the 750. So I guess they was mad about that because I'm not living in Queens where I already got sexually assaulted at another guy's house at 130 Columbia Avenue Street, whatever, on whatever floor. I don't remember because I just was in a traumatic stage. So I just tried to get the fuck out and say I had herpes. I said I had HIV. I said I had a lot of shit so he could get the fuck off me. But at the time I did have a little bad problem with a yeast infection, like a real bad yeast infection. Like I love bread too much. It stops me from being hungry because I don't really eat because I'm sad. I'm major depressive, so I really don't eat. So I eat bread a lot. Yeah, I love it. I don't know why I love bread. So I'm trying to tell him like, let me go, let me out. And then I was like, damn, I ran out and I seen another spick. You know what I'm saying? If another rapist probably noticed that this nigga rapist. And I was like, just screaming like, oh my God, this nigga almost raped me, or I don't know what I said to this nigga. He just looked at me and I just kept it moving. I think I asked him like where the fuck I'm at. And the first parents was like, you know, I came back, I told her what happened. She was like, well, that's what you get. I told you not to go out. Go in there, take your meds, and lay down. Never took my meds. I never take the meds because I know I'm not mentally ill. And I'm not nothing wrong with me. Period. It's just I have a speech impediment and I have a comprehension problem. I do not understand some of y'all situations or how y'all deliver certain things, like y'all slang and what it means, terms and all that. But I know body language. I know a whole lot of shit. This is me think I don't know, but I do. And I believe in God, first thing and first most, or, you know, because I'm disabled. I don't know who to call. I don't call on Lucifer. I'm like, oh, Lucifer killed it. No, I don't. I never did that. I said, God, in the name of Jesus. These people was raping me in my dreams since I was 8 years old. I had crazy dreams when I was 8 years old, 9 to 10, when I was in Miss Carolyn. They probably was, Deep State probably was mind controlling everybody around that time and the projects, because that's basically what I'm seeing, the projects being multiple mind controlled through the mass destruction weapons that's made in the buildings. There you have that. Then they have your face, your eyes, your social security, you have your AB blood cells, you have your vaccination shots. All this we've been doing is make sure we got this, and all that is put you into the 5G supercomputer. So when they do the future history for the white man history, which is they've been doing this for years, because this man on YouTube said that he has implant his spine. He have an implant and his pendula, and all this has been going on since 1930s, he said. And he got it himself. He testified to himself. So this is still going on today. I'm in an experiment. I live with an experiment, and I'm tired of living and being with an experiment, getting my ass whipped and getting extorted and getting sexually terrorized, and people extorting my coochie and taking my coochie when I'm trying to masturbate. I like to masturbate. I really don't like penetration no more due to the kidnapping, due to the rape, due to me waking up twice pregnant, being in a single woman shelter, waking up pregnant. Yeah, that's a little crazy. And not having no sex partners, not having sex. So, I was like, damn, who's the one that's coming in here having sex with me? Why would these people let the man come in and have sex with me? Then the guy in the shelter called me a terrorist. That shit really, I'm gonna really make sure he pays for that. And because I don't tolerate disrespect, and that's totally disrespect to God, first most and all. Because I don't even know negotiate with these niggas in my head that V2K me. I really try not to even answer the question that they ask me through V2K. Yeah, that's why even on the computer it says, do you have these symptoms? Because they know that these things can happen, because they are targeting people, experimenting on this, so they know already on the books what to say, what to look up, and what the diagnosis is. Now, ain't that ironic, right? Think about it. Just think about it. You know, all the symptoms that niggas having with the chip popping, the click popping, because you know you implanting niggas' gums. You are implanting niggas' medulla. You are implanting niggas' knees and fucking feet and all types of shit, eyes and eye floaters, giving niggas fucking swollen eyes and Making it seem like it's diseases going out there when you just implanting niggas, creating your own history, and it's blasphemy that you are still doing this and you living this long. You fucking Nazis.